Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Full Circle Healing, Teas, and Tarot. My name is Sarah C, and today I'm going to share with you a little something that I am doing for the full moon, the blood moon, the worm moon, and the lunar eclipse tonight, which is actually happening on my born day. So I'm taking the extra time to do this and hopefully get to bed early enough and set my alarm so I can get up and go outside and watch it happen for an hour and 5 minutes or whatever it's supposed to be. But join along. Okay, welcome back. So I'm getting ready for the lunar eclipse. I'm gonna do a special invocation to Odin, Freya, and Hecate. I'm using special herbs for this and gonna mix them in a jar and then consecrate them under the lunar eclipse, the full moon, so that I can use them again and again in future dates, and they'll be super powerful. So I have an animal in the house, Miss Moon Kitty. She's playing. So there's lots of things to say, and I am going to do my best to video it while I'm doing it. I plan on getting everything together ahead of time, doing some of my spell work here in the house, at my altar, and mixing the blends. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but she's like bugging out. So get the blends all ready so that when I get up at like 1:30 in the morning to watch this, I have everything together. Candles, it's too windy for me to bring candles outside, so that'll be something that I light and leave in the house on a safe plate, so to speak. Today is March 13th, 2025. It is my born day. My birthday is on the 12th. I was adopted. So my born day, the day I was actually born, is the 13th, which is today. And we have this lunar eclipse going on. The full moon, blood moon, I can't even talk. Worm moon. And it's ironic because I'm using some wormwood in my mix. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, or has any relevance one to the other, but that's what I'm doing. Anybody else with a birthday today? Happy birthday. Yay, Pisces. Like, I'm excited. So let's move forward. I've been at this cinnamon all week. You know, you're supposed to blow it in your doors at the beginning of the month. So here I have some cinnamon, which I almost dropped all over the place. And that is for wealth and prosperity, and to be bringing that into your home or into the space where you want it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be your home, but if that's where you want the money coming into, or if you have a business, maybe you want to do that inside your shop, your store, whatever. What I am using for my fat jar that I'm going to consecrate is pine, which I'm very low on. Pine is for Odin. It's protection against negative energy, purification and cleansing, and much, much more. Wisdom, vision, traveling. Next, I have pink rose for Freya. And rose is love, beauty, and sensual energy. I also have honeysuckle for Freya. And honeysuckle is attraction, prosperity, and sweetness in life. I love that. I have mugwort. Gotta get some more of that. Mugwort is used to enhance visions, divinations, and connections with the unseen. Wormwood, almost very similar to mugwort, is used in visionary work, ancestral connection, and deep wisdom. Then I have passion flower, and passion flower is good for spiritual peace, divine connection, and Seder magic. It just deepens the meditation that you're doing when you're in Norse trance or doing any kind of Norse trance work. It helps with dream work, astral travel, lucid dreaming. It is protective and calming. So it does help, like I said, with satyr magic, and if you're doing any kind of Norse trance work, it aids in spiritual visions. I used to try to smoke it. Didn't really work that well. But let's see how it works with everything I'm doing. Oh, and I almost forgot cinnamon. And cinnamon brings luck and prosperity and money and all kinds of good stuff. Oh, did I forget chamomile? Holy cow, I did. I forgot chamomile, but I do have it. Hold on. Okay. I forgot that. Chamomile. Chamomile will bring wisdom, clarity, and calm focus in magical workings. So we're going to blend all this together in this happy little jar. So I have more of some than others, and I don't want to use up all my stuff, but I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. So let's adjust this a little bit. Okay, so here I'm going to open a jar, use a clean jar, clean enough, and I am going to start with mugwort. And I'm going to break it up nice and small because I want to mix it up really well. And I am going, I could probably use some scissors. I'm going to put this over a charcoal disc, or I may put it on my candles. But I think what I'm going to do here is just trim it, because it'll go a lot faster if I do it this way. I like to dress candles. I like to do candle magic with tea, light candles, things like that. So I like a nice small blend, things that aren't so big and chunky. Like if I have a big candle or something, yeah, I would definitely use some bigger chunks of things. But here, like I said, I want it to blend real nice. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here. And while you're doing this, you know, the purpose of this was to connect with Odin, Freya, and Hecate. So, you know, in my head, I am saying, I call on you, Hecate. I call on you, Odin. I call on you to bring me passion and wisdom and sight. I call on you to bring me clarity, love, and abundance. I'm asking for all the wisdom you will allow me to see tonight, to connect me with my ancestors of the past. All right. Now I'm going to take some wormwood. It smells good. And I'm going to do the same. I mean, it literally almost looks like the same stuff. I call on you, Hecate. I call on you, Odin. I call on you, Freya. I call on you to give me vision. Give me energy. Let me feel your presence. Let me see and hear and feel your messages. Okay, so I'm done cutting up the wormwood. Now I'm gonna put in some honeysuckle. Oh, it smells so sweet. If you've never seen it before, this is honeysuckle. And I can just crunch it in my hand like this. And when you break it up, you can smell it again. You make some honeysuckle tea. But that would be yummy. All right. Honeysuckle. And next I have passion flower. And this is ground up real well. I'll put a bunch in there. I got plenty of this. chamomile to keep calm. If you've never seen chamomile, this is what it is. And this too you can crush into little small pieces of flowers. It smells so sweet. Chamomile tea is very soothing. It's great to have when you need to be calm or you're trying to get sleep and you're just tossing and turning. All right. Put the rest of the cinnamon in here that I have, and maybe a little bit more. Okay, and I have some ground cinnamon here, so that's a little bit more. Alrighty, I have pink rose. Aren't those great? And break the leaves off of these. Any rose will do. It doesn't necessarily have to be pink rose. Also for Freya. They smell so good. So aromatic. Oh, they smell so good. Okay, I think after this we're good. I just gotta put in, this is all the, oh my gosh, all the pine needles I have left. I've been meaning to go outside and grab some more because, I mean, it's not like I don't have a plethora of them. I'll leave just a couple in here for some morning candle magic, but I'm gonna also break these all up. I remember growing up in the country when I was a kid, and I used to run up and down the driveway in the yard all barefooted, stepping on pine needles. It'd stick in my foot. Those were the days. So, you know, and even as long as they've been in my jar, you start breaking up the herbs and the aroma comes out and it smells so good. So some more for Odin. All right, now get rid of that. And I'm gonna close up, give it a nice shake. Don't you wish they had smell-o-vision? What a pretty blend. It smells absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. Like, it really smells good. So, what I'm going to do here is on my pestle, I'm gonna crush some of this up and get it a little bit finer. see the mixed blend that I have, and this will work perfectly for what I need. Okay, so this invocation, consecration for the lunar eclipse, full moon for Odin, Freya, and Hecate, I am using some different things in correspondence to them. So I have a red candle for Hecate, I have a green candle for Freya, and a blue candle for Odin. I have a rose for Freya, a key for Hecate, and I have the dagger and the runes for Odin. And we are also going to inscribe these candles with their symbols. So here, for Odin, I'm going to carve his name. And I'm going to carve the triple horn. And Yggdrasil, which was a tree of the world tree. All things that represent Odin. Here's my little tree. And there is the triple horn and Odin. I am also going to add a news. And these are the runes that I'm choosing to use today. Let's see. Wunjo, for love and joy and happiness. Let's see. And Algies. Okay. I am also going to add pentagram. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm going to move on to the others. Now the green is for Freya, and Freya has some of her symbols are the satyr, staff, or the twin runes. So I am going to make a staff as best as I can, and I am going to make a couple of twin runes here. I'm also going to write her name. Okay. And I am going to add Othala for some of her runes. There's Othala. I'm going to add Wunjo on hers as well. And Iwaz. Okay. So we can see these. Let's see, there's the staff and the twin runes, which are like two little diamonds, and then Othala, Wunjo, and Iwaz, and then over here I have Freya. So let's move on to Hecate, and she is the triple moon goddess, so I'm going to do triple moon. Okay, and also the crossroads. So I'm going to make the crossroads symbol here. Okay, and she is Hecate, so I'm going to put her name on there. Okay, and the runes I'm using for her will be Ingwaz, Yera, and Iwaz. So Ingwaz, double X's. Yera, this reminds me of a yin yang, and Iwaz. Here we go. So here is Hecate. And then I have Ingwaz and Hera and Iwaz. So she's all done. Now I'm going to get my protection oil and anoint them. I made this protection oil in December when I was down in Florida. December or January, I can't quite remember. I think I want to get a plate or something to put these on, so I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so I found this old mirror. I've used it before. It's great for candles. As you can see, there's candle wax on there. So I'm gonna give this a little shake and activate it. It was made with sage and bay leaves and cinnamon and olive oil and some other stuff. Can't quite remember, but I'm going to do like so. Let's see the color. And I'm just going to rub the candles with the oil for protection and much more. Just the last bit. Okay, so now that that's done, I am going to attempt to light the bottoms of these candles so that they stay in place. Let's see. Whoops. Okay, here's one. Two. Yeah. Okay, so I have 3 candles that are stuck to my mirror, and I probably should have centered them a little bit more, but it is what it is. Okay. Here I'm going to add the key, and I'm going to add the rose. And I need to get my cauldron ready. Okay, so I got my cauldron, and it has a little, I don't know if you can even see it, a little disc in there. Here. So they come in a package like this. And, I'm down to my last one. And they look like that. It's a little piece of charcoal, and you light it until it's all lit, and it sparks until it's done. And then you can throw your herbs. You can sprinkle your herbs on there. You don't want to put a whole lot at one time because it'll be too smoky. I've made my fire alarms go off. So I'm going to get this set up on my altar and get everything ready, and I'm going to go take a nap. So when I get up, I will consecrate this with my candles and light them, and get ready to go outside and look at the lunar eclipse. I will see you in a couple hours. Okay, so I am back. It is 23 minutes after 1 in the morning. Okay, so now that I've picked the runes that I engraved into my candles, I am going to take a moment and put something more safe, fire retardant under here. So give me a moment. So now that I have everything set and I feel a little more safer about burning in case anything spills over, I'm going to light these candles and say the following. under the shadowed moon, between light and dark. I call upon the old ones to bless this sacred mark. Hecate, keeper of the crossroads, Odin, master of runes and wisdom, Freya, lady of passion and power. In this vessel, let your magic flower. Now I'm going to take some of this beautiful blend that I made, and I am going to drop it in. I'm going to hold my jar of herbs above the smoke. I'm going to let it be infused from the rising smoke. By flame, by smoke, by moon so high, this jar is sealed, its power near nigh. Hecate, Odin, Freya 3, bless this working, so mote it be. Next, you're going to drip some of this candle wax onto your jar. Okay, I'm not sealing the jar. By sealing the jar, I won't be able to open it again and use the herbs. By flame, by smoke, by moon so high, this jar is sealed and its power nigh. Hecate, Odin, Freya 3, bless this working, so mote it be. This jar holds the wisdom of Odin, the passion of Freya, the magic of Hecate. May it serve as a conduit between worlds, a vessel of strength, love, and mystery. So mote it be. Blessed be. This jar holds the wisdom of Odin, the passion of Freya, the magic of Hecate. May it serve as a conduit between the worlds, a vessel of strength, love, and mystery. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Blessed be. So here I'm getting a little bit of video. And see how close I can get. But I'm out here and the stars are bright. The lunar eclipse is almost done, and I have some amazing photos to show you. Okay, so here we are back inside. The moon has fully eclipsed and is starting back on the other half. It's so beautiful. The candles are burning down. Everything worked perfectly. I left old eclipse water to merge with the lunar eclipse water for a powerful working magical tool. And I also left my herbs out under the moon so that it can absorb all the energy. Thank you so much for watching. Blessed be. I hope you all enjoyed this full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse, worm moon. I hope all your wishes come true. One last thing before my candles burn out. And it is done. And it is done. So mote it be.